welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another car review. And today we're in a 2020 Toyota Supra, the Mark V, and it's probably one of the most controversial cars that I've ever reviewed because it had a lot to look up to. The Mark IV Supra, of course. Now this still has an inline 6 engine. It's a 3-liter turbocharged engine and it's making from factory 335 horsepower and 365 pound-feet of torque. Now this one is on E40. It also has an upgraded downpipe, charge pipe, and exhaust, and of course a tune as well, which means that it is making way more power. This one makes 400 wheel horsepower and 510 wheel torque. Thank the maker for turbochargers. And is it quick? Well, let's find out. It is quick, and it is also so juvenile with all those freaking pops, man. Crazy stuff. Right now we're in 4th gear. Pull it down. Can do that fine with this 8-speed automatic. Dude, this thing is so freaking quick. Now to talk about the engine just a little bit more, this B58 is tried and proven. And with the stock turbo, there's cars that have made over 500 wheel horsepower. So it is not like it's a nut capable engine. Yeah, would I love to have a 3JZ? Absolutely, but this is good too. So when it comes down to the numbers on this car, 0 to 60, 4-second car, quarter mile, 12-second car, top speed, it is limited to 155, but that is pretty much a given that you could go way faster than that if you delimit it. All right, of course we end up at the light over here. Try these brakes out, man. This thing stops nice, and those downshifts. I mean, it is very, very dual clutch like, even though it is not a dual clutch transmission. And that's exactly what I want in cars like these and automatic transmissions, because if an automatic transmission is lazy, I don't like that at all. Now this car also has different maps on it. The previous acceleration was in the old map, now we're on map 3, so it makes just a little bit more power. So let's see how that goes. It likes to move, and it likes to move with authority. I freaking love this thing, you know, even though the power level doesn't seem like it's gonna be a super fast car, it is deceivingly quick. Now I wonder what happens if you mat it from a dig, because I couldn't do that last time because we had cross traffic going on, and you always have to watch out for that stuff. Nope. It is very quick from a launch. I mean, it put me in my seat, 100%. We can do that turnaround here. This is something that I used to do in the old reviews, and I really think I just need to take that back. So quick. And the sound it makes, man. It makes such nice burble sounds underneath that underpass, and then when you get on it, you get that hint of turbocharger sound. I mean, it's crazy fun. So there's actually 3 reasons why I didn't like this car when I first learned about it. 1, it didn't look like the FT1 concept. This is definitely a smaller car. 2, it doesn't come with the manual transmission. And 3, which is the obvious one and also the ones that people continue to make jokes of, its parts bin BMW. It's essentially a Z4 underneath. However, Toyota did its own thing and did create a car that is completely different. He was waiting for that, and and I could not deny that little piece of acceleration for him, because he obviously loved this thing. And that essentially sums it all up. Cars like these, if they capture the heart of the enthusiast, they've done a good job. Yes, I'm gonna say it outright right now. The MK4 is my favorite, but to say that this car is bad, absolutely not. When I first saw this car in person, I started to like it. And that is the thing with this car. We see it on pictures, it doesn't do it justice at all. And that's something that goes for some other cars as well, but especially for this one. And I always love the fact that even though a car is tuned on E40, it makes a boatload more power than it does over stock, it is still so drivable. This transmission, it's not a DSG, and it shows, because right now it is super smooth. It doesn't give me the DSG, well, jolts that my Passat GT does, and I freaking love it. And I also love the fact that this transmission is awake. Like all the older transmissions, they had that delay. This one doesn't do that at all. When you get on it, it shifts exactly the way that you want to. And even partial acceleration, man, it shows you that it wants to go, but it is completely happy not to. I think Toyota put a very, very nice car together. Now, when it comes down to the exterior, like I said, when I saw it in person, I love it. One of the greatest features on this car is definitely the back hips. When you look in your rear view mirror over here, you just see them and it just looks thick, even though the car itself is smaller than I wanted it to be. And I also absolutely love the side profile on this car because of those hips. And this one is also an HKS suspension, so it's a little bit lower. And that in combination with these Volk racing wheels, it is perfection. And then this car has an APR front splitter and a rear spoiler. And the cool thing about this car is that there's so many aftermarket bits that you can put on this. It is just freaking amazing how the car community has accepted this car, and the tuners have done the same. When you talk about the interior, these seats, man, 14-way adjustable. I love the way they fit me. Even though I'm a big boy, they hold me in place, and that is what I like about good seats. I also love the fact that it has an HUD display and the go-go, downshifts, the burbles. I mean, it holds the road like a freaking dream, this car. It holds the road so nice. And it just slingshots out of there, man. It slingshots out of there. I cannot love this car more than I do. MK4, it is not. But MK5, you have conquered a place in my heart. And I freaking love it. I just want to hear the juvenile pops. Just. The only thing you have to do is just stab it a little bit. Yeah. Oh goodness, man. The only thing I don't like is rearward visibility, guys. It is atrocious. Brings me back to the Camaro. But this? Oh yes. So much flippin' fun. Simon, thank you so much for letting me review your car. It's been an amazing experience. I love what you've done to this car as well, because the wrap, the baby blue, this is a color that they actually should put on the car from factory, because it fits this car so well. I hope you guys enjoyed this car review, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. It's noisy. Oh, unlock?
Yeah, unlock it and then
back. Oh
no, you gotta.
You gotta push it and okay.
And then drive.
Oh,
man, new dick.
New tech, man. Just give me a regular one that I just like that one right there.
Yeah.
Now we're pulling some G's. I felt my head like how you it is a very eerie feeling when you feel like the blood that's in the front of your face
Yeah.
start to go to the back, and you go, yes, this is a fast car. This is a quick car. Even if you drive slowly, it still does it. It's like if you're next to a cop, you're going,